you know, we always talk about some of the big records. We usually start out the battles with these big records, but I wanted to save it a little further down the line because these records are so special that I had to, you know, sort of build it up concert style and play these gems. Let's talk about the elephants in the room. You know what I'm talking about. Let's talk about the singles, the big records. Let's go ahead and start over, enter the stages. Who got the props? All right, you should check it out. Pretty good.
On the floor, but they got no show. So I'ma grab the mic, flip a strip, believe it's done. Shots the one that keeps the drum run. Mic check, I get paid to wreck the set. Get ready to check, cause I'm a threat to your fret. No host bar, incomplete move fakers. That's the way the back of what you know I might take her. If she's a crab, I'ma dissident slide. If she try to rip, I got my SMIF on my side. Word to God, here I come to make way. Rugged and rough, kill your set every day. Microphone check, 1, 2, here we go. And I'ma let you know who got the flow. Spitting my words like an automatic weapon. Suckers keep stepping, cause I'ma let you know. Who got the flow? 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 Who got the flow?
Man. You're in, like I said, we talking big
records. Could let him finish the Mississippis.
I couldn't. It was going to take too much. Like I said, you can get on. I can't have that pressure on me. Pause. Listen, we're talking about biggest records that represent both these albums, respectfully, just numbers-wise. That's what I'm talking about. Opinions, another story. Let's talk about how both of these records that are the, you know, considered the biggest records happen to be the first singles, the first songs we're hearing off both these projects, both these albums, both these groups. So you know that I had to put it up against the exact same example off that The SHININ. Let's talk about the classic that we all know is BUCKTOWN.
SMIF and WESSUN, drink one time. Close to this, newness, 94. You know what I'm saying? Lock your doors, nobody safe. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Check it out.
I walk around town with the pound strapped down to my side. No frontin' just in case I gotta smoke some. Round here, heads don't act the age. It might be another dead boy on page. Enter the cipher with your lighter. L's are ready, prepare for another all-nighter. But keep a watch for the cops, cause they rock Glocks. Coming on the block trying to rock knots. Niggas be acting like they bigger than us niggas from the streets, cause we stalk mad deep and them more beats. I guess them all a grudge, cause I won't budge. Playing tough, staring down the judge with my hands cuffed. Standing there with my nappy hair and my dirty gear. I'm a warrior, now I'm up body. Pigs pick me up and down with the front. Is it because I'm bound or is it because I'm from BUCKTOWN? Home of the original gun claps. 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 Home of the original gun claps.
Y'all get too excited. Oh, Chat room looking lit. DJ Love in the building. Malcolm 10 in the building. Ursula, am I saying it right? Ursula T99 in the building. You see, we got special guest DJ Evil D represent on the
man. Yo,
episode.
Yeah,
it's insane.
Where the horns come from?
That's from
Jack Bourne.
the same record I sampled. It's all one record.
Yeah.
Jack Bruce.
Jack Bruce. That's
the bass line, the horn.
I was gonna say Jack Bruce of Cream. Jack Bruce.
No.
I think he's the bass player for Cream.
I think so.
I don't know. Don't mind me. I'm trying to be.
I think no.
I'm trying to talk producer talk. Evil D. I'm just trying to talk producer talk. I'm trying to.
I'm trying to think. I think
No, I'm looking.
I'm just throwing. Don't worry about it. It's okay. He might be the guy from Cream. He might not be. He probably not. Either way.
This is Bong Water, man.
It's the Bong one. No, but I cleared it out. I promise you I cleared it. It's off camera, by the way. But listen, let's talk about it. Let's talk about the biggest records happen to be the biggest singles, the first introductory music that we got from both these legendary groups. Evil D, if I'm not mistaken, both records produced by the B Miners, correct?
Yeah, I actually did the beats for both of those.
There you go. So let's talk about it, fellas. Let's get down to it. Who do you got? Who's stepping up first? By the way, Nerd Chris, if we can get that poll up, forgive me if it's up. I'm not looking at the screen too much, but what's going on in the chat room? We'll find out in a second. Fellas, who do you got?
Yo, I got Bucktown is something special. It's like it's a good chanting. You can chant that. I'm not even from Brooklyn.
Triple C, I'm checking your Queens card at the moment. You legitimately going for the Brooklyn sound at the moment. You so Queens dedicated.
Yeah,
I don't understand.
I was born in Brooklyn, if that counts.
Oh, now it counts. Now you are. Everybody born in Brooklyn. Everybody born in Brooklyn now. Are you Jordan?
Don't do Michael Jordan.
Sellout,
Triple C, quick sellout, triple fast. Listen, Triple C again.
I'm born in the Crown. I'm born in the Heights, Crown Heights. Raised in Queens.
Listen, fair enough. Thank you for the description. Now we believe you. Either way, Triple C never scared to put his vote down fast. Triple C quick fast. Does anybody feel the same way? Is Bucktown that vote for them? Let's go ahead and go in the room real quick. What's going on?
Listen, who got the props? There's something that once again, the first note, as soon as you hear the first note to that record, you go absolutely brainly, insanely fucking nuts. But I think I might have to select Bucktown on this one just because, shout out to Tech and Steel, watching when you're standing on stage and you see them perform this fucking record and like when it first drops, when that horn first drops and everybody goes, ah, just that feeling alone. I got to go with Bucktown.
It's a dope hill to stand on. I appreciate the live aspect show that you brought, the show aspect to stand on that hill. Listen, is anybody else? Let me ask at the moment, because we got to zoom through another one real quick, depending on this round. Let's see what happens. But I got to ask the question, does anybody want to place a vote for who got the props in the room?
I'm placing a vote for who got the props. You don't understand the whooping I got for taping over my mother's. And it was a bad song, but I taped over the end of her SOS band tape.
Oh man, SOS band is the joint though.
No, it was a bad song. It wasn't a good song.
Okay.
It was at the end of the tape. It was 2 minutes left, and WBNY in Buffalo. I don't know if you remember WBNY, they were playing Who Got the Props, and I put stuffing in the top of the tape. So I could record going. No, there's stuffing on top of the tape doesn't deserve a pause. Him telling to run up the pole.
Hey yo, easy Playboy. It's a very New York room in the room right here. You know what I'm saying?
That was you that said that.
I know. I'm pretty sure I paused. At least thought about it. I'm pretty sure I thought about the pause. Or at least I'm pretty good on my pause.
I don't ever talk like that. Nah, but I'm saying I'm going with Who Got the Props on this, yo.
I love it. Again,
I gotta have him for this song. So
okay, fair enough. Like I said, every hill is available to be stood on. Seeing that the Rev put his vote down for Who Got the Props, and I didn't really hear anybody else kind of chime in. Is it safe to assume, because we got to move on to round number 5? Does anybody else feel any different, or is everybody safe to say voting Bucktown?
Both of them.
Both of them.
I wish.
Bucktown. I'm gonna go with Bucktown.
Oh, you Breeze quick to put it down. Ike, infamous, put it down. Right, my bad. Mastermind, what do you think? You're kind of quiet over there, brother. You on mute? What are you thinking? We're talking Bucktown versus Who Got the Props. What's going on?
He's still
on mute.
Yo, unmute him.
No, I can't unmute him.
Unmute that man.
Yo, you're on mute.
Yo, this is a very famous producer. I don't know if you know.
Unmute that man.
I'm asking to unmute. I'm asked to unmute. Asked to unmute.
Can he even hear us?
Yeah, no, he hears us. Because he was like,
he can hear us. We can't hear him.
Listen, this one or this one? Which one?
Who got the props, baby?
It is here we go. Another vote from the room. Who got the props? Mastermind after pulling key. We got an answer. But listen, it doesn't matter. When we add it up at the end of the night, when we talk around number 4, best first single, biggest records off each record, respectfully, numbers-wise, according to Spotify, that's what I was running by. We got Who Got the Props up against Bucktown. Again, we're talking the SHININ versus Enter the Stage, Black Moon versus SMIF and WESSUN. Same crew. It's all love. But when it came to this round, it was close. But matter of fact, we might have a situation. Evil D. Sir. I almost forgot about you, sir. Only because you a guest in the room. But this time it's a situation where you have both records to choose from that are both under your, like you said, your managerial hands on the board. Sir, I asked you the question: Who got the props versus Bucktown? Both respectively first singles of each album. Who do you got?
I would have to go with Bucktown.
Oh.
And
okay.
The reason I say that, as a DJ, Who Got the Props? People love it, but when that Bucktown comes on, and then I will say this, I'm gonna try to keep it fast. I know you got a little bit of time, but when we first did Bucktown, we went on tour. We was on the tour with DOS Effect and PMD and Scratch. And we was performing Bucktown to see how, trying to test it out with the audience. What happened is they would perform Bucktown and they would get to the chorus, Bucktown, home of the original gun clappers. If you listen to that record, as the choruses go, more people are into the chorus. By the end of the record, it's a whole crowd. In the beginning, it's just Tech and Steel.
Yeah. I never peeped that.
That happened because of that tour. Like that was that one record right there was the record. When I did it, I was like, yo, gotta do something nice, like incorporate people in it.
Right. Were you technically Smith & Wesson's DJ just by like association, or did they have their own DJ? Like
at the time they had. I was their DJ at the time. Once they got the deal and they started doing stuff on their own, my man Logic stepped up and Logic DJ'd for Smith & Wesson.
Logic, aka Jizza.
Yeah. But I will also say this too. In 2020, we redid Bucktown. It's called Bucktown 360.
Oh, okay.
I went back in and we did the beat. It's same thing. I added a little bit more to Jack Bruce into it, and I'm actually playing live upright bass on the record. And beep it if you can. It's streaming. It's on streaming media, so
In the chat room, make sure y'all check that out too. Shit.
Yeah.
Send it to us. We can send it out, yo. We got you.
Okay, yeah, I'll send it to y'all.
Cool.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? Just hit me to remind me.
I got you.
Because as soon as I get off the phone, I'll be like, what am I supposed to do today?
When we're wrapping up round number 4, we decided to ask the question, best first single. Came down to 2 of the big records that we love, the classics that will forever go down in the history of hip-hop books. We got to talk about who got the props. We got to talk about Bucktown. Respectfully, same crew, same producer in the building. Shout out to the man himself, DJ Evil D. But it came down to it. Looks like officially Bucktown takes the win for round number 4. Smith & Wesson officially had a lead of 3-1. Mathematically, you know how this works out. We can't go any further, ladies and gentlemen. When we come down to the end of the game, we decided to put Black Moon Enter the Stage versus Smith & Wesson's The Shinin'. 2 early 90s classics that we love. 1993 release, 1995 release. We respectfully put them against each other, hot track against hot track, and we came down at the end of the game, end of the night. Smith & Wesson, The Shinin' takes home the win, makes some noise real quick for The Shinin'. This is amazing. It's amazing. Listen, Evil D, thank you so much for joining us, brother. You have no idea what this means.
Thank y'all for having me, man. It was good hanging out with y'all.
You're more than welcome, like I said, to come through anytime you want. Our platform is your platform. If you want to promote anything, we more than glad to do that here with you. You know what I'm saying? We fans at the end of the day, so we always want to support the people that we love and respect, and that you definitely fall into that category. So thank you for even joining us.
Thank y'all a million, man. You know what I'm saying? And thank that brother over there.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Oh, come on.
Thank that brother, thank the good reverend, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, man. Everybody in the chat room that hung out tonight, shout out to y'all. Like I said, I got so caught up in, like I said, the excitement of our chat. I forgive me for not really checking in on the polls most of the evening, but we'll figure that out in an editing kind of process kind of way. But either way, it's been an amazing night. The Shinin', the overall winner tonight. It's been a duck down, boot camp clip kind of night, beat minus night for sure. DJ Evil D, one more time for Evil D. Thank you so much, Evil D, for coming through.
Thank you, bro. Thank you. Thank you.
I see they already calling me out in the chat room. Didn't Black Moon win 2 rounds? Which ones, bro? Which ones? We got to round number 4. Gladly, respectfully, who is that? Third Eye Assassin? Respectfully, I will go down the list. Round number 1. Powerful Impact versus TIMBZ and Hood. Everybody voted. Oh, matter of fact, you wasn't here for that, DJ Evil D. You like to set things off by asking what's the better first record off each album to sort of, does it set the tone for the rest of the album? Like, is this a good song to start off an album, in other words? So we decided to put Powerful Impact up against TIMBZ and Hood. The majority of the room ended up going with TIMBZ and Hood, so that ended up putting The Shinin' on the board. How many MCs?
Both, I'm happy.
There you go. You can't lose, yeah. EDR, baby, eats, beats, and rhymes. How many MCs versus Soundboy Burial? Not 100% on one side of the room, but divided. Evil D joining us in the voting of this, because again, if you join us on the screen, you get to vote. Taking the win for that one, Soundboy Burial putting the Shinin'. 2 to 0 at that point. Best remix single, I Got Your Open remix versus WRECKONIZE remix. Ended up putting Black Moon on the board. And then round number 4, which is the one we just wrapped up, best first single, Who Got the Props versus Bucktown. The room went with Bucktown. And that wraps it up, fella. Everybody in the chat room that was questioning the God. You know what I'm saying? I'm just letting you know I keep good math in my head. You know what I'm saying? When I'm not that high. So today I was definitely sober. Even you kept me a sober Jules tonight. I was
Nah, you good.
trying to fuck this up.
Jules.
Not trying to fuck this up. You know what I'm saying? So
It's
shout
all
out.
flavor, man.
Listen, man. Thank you so much for joining us. Like I said, and
Before we go,
time, you're more than welcome.
EVD, you got anything going on like radio wise? Are you still doing radio?
Yeah.
Nah, well, I'm doing, we got Beat Miners Radio. You know what I'm saying? We got that rocking. That's at www.beatminersradio.com. Every Friday I do the lunchtime mix, 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Saturday, 8 p.m. Wednesdays, 12 noon. I'm on Twitch. You know what I'm saying? Wednesdays, me and Mr. Walt do this show called The Feel Good.
Everybody in the chat room, make sure you follow Evil D on Twitch. We live on Twitch right now. Make sure you follow Evil D right now.
We play whatever we feel like playing.
All right.
And on Saturday nights at 8 p.m. I have this thing called a Saturday Night Dance Party. I play house. I play disco. You know what I'm saying? With the Evil D feel. So that means I'll be cutting and scratching records.
Dope. I was just talking about disco last night.
And and then I do pop-ups. I do pop-ups here and there. And I also Mixcloud, I'm on Mixcloud also.
I love Mixcloud. I really do.
Everything I talk about is is in the link on my social media. You know what I'm saying? Link in my bio. Just at DJ Evil D.
There you go.
You know what I'm saying? And I'm old school verified, so.
Old school verified.
You so new at this, bro.
I will say this though. I'm not mad at anybody that pays for the verified thing because that's you putting money into your brand.
Right.
So you can't get mad at them for that.
No.
You know what I'm saying? You can't get mad at nobody for that. Like I tell cats all the time, put money behind your brand.
Yeah, you're investing in yourself. That's a good one.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Listen, ladies, we're gonna wrap things up tonight. Thank you for staying for this session tonight. Like I said, Eats, Beats, and Rhymes. Who do you got? Special guest DJ Evil D. We talked about Black Moon. We talked about SMIF and WESSUN. We know what happened. SMIF and WESSUN took the win. We'll see you guys next Monday, live 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, like we do every week on Twitch. Faithfully, make sure you check us out on Instagram. Make sure you check us out on audio podcasts platforms all over the world. Right? Triple C always making sure we sounding good out there.
Yeah, we everywhere.
Rhymes on everything. We on everything. I promise you. And we always gonna keep delivering dope content like this and look out for more. Going towards the future. Everybody in the room, thank you so much for hanging out tonight. Everybody in the chat room, salute to you guys for hanging out tonight. Evil D, again, brother, thank you for hanging out tonight. Good Reverend Doctor, thank you for making it happen tonight.
All right.